Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to another episode of Comatose Streams. We are back today with Back to Me. We are working on this crazy cool kaleidoscope shader visual. We were working on this a few weeks ago. It's actually what I wanted to work on last week, but due to some technical difficulties, we had to work on something else, but that ended up being a pretty fun stream. But we're here now with the Back to Me shader. Pretty stoked to be working on this. We've got everything exported. Look at all this. Look at all these frames of this. There are 66,090 frames of this animation. Which, if we're playing this at 60 frames a second, we can run a calculation. If we're running this at 60 frames a second, and we've got 66,090 frames, there are, let's see, there's 60 seconds in a minute. So let's divide this by 60. And then 60 frames in a second. And this should be how many minutes we have. We have 18 minutes worth of footage, I believe. I believe that is correct here. Bit strange though, because I did import this into After Effects and only seeing up to like 10 minutes or so. It does say 18 minutes here. Is there a way to expand this? See, I don't know my After Effects too well, but we're going to be learning some things. I feel like I've already learned so much in After Effects too. I just like the amount of time between the points at which I'm using it is so long. It's such a long amount of time that I always like forget everything during that time. You know? Like, I think the last time I used After Effects was like, oh my gosh, almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy. It was like when I was doing the best I can, and the visuals that I made for like Instagram Reels for that, and TikToks. Yeah, that was like almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy how time flies. But yeah, we've got this, we've got the shader. We can play it here, and it's looking quite nice. This is the PNG sequence, and I let After Effects kind of render everything out, and as you can see, it's actually playing now. The problem we had last week is it would only play for like the first few seconds, or not even few seconds, like not even a second. Like the first few milliseconds. It would only play for that amount of time. I thought there was something wrong with After Effects at first, but then I looked at the PNGs themselves, and about like several frames in, it just ended up being like the same frame over and over again, repeated. That did not happen this time. I figured out what was causing that when I was exporting the shader, the PNG sequence from Godot, which is the game engine I use to render this shader. Yeah, you have to like keep the window. You have to like keep the game window focused. If you unfocus it at all, if you like even select a different window, it will just completely stop rendering. Like the rendering will just pause, and it'll like keep rendering, but it'll just keep rendering the same frame over and over again, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what we learned last time. Now, this does seem to kind of do the same pattern over and over again. I think that's just a part of what the shader does, is it kind of like loops. And what's nice is it's like a pretty seamless loop. But what we're going to do is edit this quite a bit. And the first thing I want to do is figure out how to get this whole 18 minutes in here. So yeah, I have like this composition. I think this is a composition. And it says 8 minutes 52 seconds here. That's got to be what I'm looking at here. This says 8 minutes 52 seconds. This says 18 minutes. Okay. Why is that 8 minutes and 52 seconds when this is 18? So if I delete this and then make a new comp from that, there we go. Now this is 18 minutes. Okay. And it's actually rendering everything. It actually recognized that it was like the same frames being used for this. That's pretty cool. I think I can delete this composition now. Can I? I can't delete a composition. Can I just press the delete button? I can. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got like the proper amount of time now, which is cool. What I also kind of want to do is like slow it down. It's like way too fast, and like maybe what I could do is like speed it up over time. But like this, there's way too much happening with this. We want to try to match what we did for Starlit Eyes for the most part. Well, let me actually make sure my streams are running here. Yes, yes. Twitch, hello. Hello, Twitch. Oh my gosh. Is Twitch not running? Let me try restarting the Twitch stream here. Stop. Let's see what happens there. Uh-oh. OBS is freezing up now. Come on, Twitch. Come on, OBS. Oh. Maybe now? Maybe now? Hello? Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. Well, hello everyone on Twitch. You missed my whole introduction. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Did you see that? It was like infinite stream there for a second. You missed my whole introduction, but oh my gosh. We have an exported PNG sequence of a shader that we're gonna work with on After Effects today. Oh, hello, Mom. Welcome to my mom. Yes, I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked the Twitch stream because it was definitely not running, and I've been streaming for like 8 minutes here or so. 7 minutes. Started like a couple minutes late, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, to sum everything I was just explaining up, we do have a PNG sequence that we exported from Godot without any problems. We have all the frames. They're all here. Look at that. Look at that. All those crazy frames. All those crazy frames. We have it imported into After Effects, and we're going to be messing with this today. It's going to be a good time. So I just made a new composition to make sure that it is the correct duration here. I've got about 18 minutes. 18. It says 18.2 here, and I must have like slightly did the math wrong, but like yeah, about 18 minutes of footage to work with, which is plenty, more than enough. So that'll be good. How are you doing, Mom? How are you doing tonight? Are things going well? Alright, next thing I want to do, though, is slow this bad boy down. So I'm going to be looking up what I want to do there. Uh-oh, here we go. We're going to get the infinite stream again. Look at this. Infinite stream. Infinite chat. Oh gosh, okay, let's stop this. So happy we're streaming. How was your hike and gig? Hike was great. It was wonderful. I took a 4-hour nap that day. That was excellent after the hike. And then the gig was super fun. Oh my goodness. It was so much freaking fun. I did not get any pictures or videos directly. However, I think other people got videos, so I need to reach out to those people, and then I can get you those. I might send you something on Instagram. I know there's a video on Instagram, like a little short one, so I'll send you that. But it was so much fun. Oh my goodness, absolute blast. Um, the place was an absolute vibe. They had like cool lighting and like, um, it's like a meadery. It's called Black Rabbit Meadery. I used to go there for trivia, like, like a year and a half, couple years ago or so. Um, and I love their drinks too. Their mead is wonderful. Um, yes, please with Instagram. Awesome, cool. Will do. Will do. But let's see. How to slow footage down in After Effects. Oh, I'm not interested in AI mode. Slow motion tutorial. I don't necessarily. I just want to slow the entire video down. Time stretching. Layer time stretch. Let's try that. Oh, this is a layer, right? What's a layer? Layer. Ugh. Man, my After Effects is terrible. I thought this was a layer. Oh wait. Here we go. Time. Time stretch. Stretch factor. So would this like double the speed? Oh, that halves the speed. Okay, but like I do want to keep it the same frame rate. I don't think that kept it the same frame rate. I wonder if I change the frame rate of this. Interpret. What if we make it 120 frames a second? And essentially double the speed, right? And then create a comp from that. Now it should be super, super fast. Yes, I am excited to tell you about it. It was very, very good. And I ended up playing percussion not only for one band but for two. I played for another band because they were just like, yeah, sure, why not? Join. Why does this look different? I mean, it's rendering out and it's going slower because of that. But it looks like different footage, which is pretty cray-cray. But now I think I can stretch this. Time stretch 200, and now it'll be the original time. Still seems like it's kind of choppy. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's nice and smooth. Yeah, so like the first band I was playing with, Like I practiced and everything with them, and that one went really good. Yeah, it was nice. And then the second band I played with, it was just like totally like improv, and thankfully there was someone else there with me to like kind of give me cues. Because there were some points of the songs where I'm like, I don't really know what's happening right now. But it ended up like aligning nicely, so it was cool. It was really fun. Okay, this looks good. Why does it look different though? Like it looks like it's like different images than what I was seeing before. Oh, maybe not. That looks the same. Maybe I'm tripping. It's probably fine. I do like this speed a lot more. I mean, obviously right now it's kind of choppy because it's rendering everything out, but I like the speed like here much more. Much, much more. Okay. Now I want to do some experimentation with the like making like a kaleidoscope from this kaleidoscope in After Effects. And I saw a tutorial earlier on After Effects, how to make kaleidoscope. Yeah, I've seen this one. There's also this, which is interesting. But yeah, I watched this video before. I don't know how loud this is gonna be.
Create a kaleidoscope. All you need.
Okay, that's very loud. That's very loud for you guys. So let's not have it be that loud.
Is the mirror effect.
There we go.
Comp. This I'll make it small because my computer is old.
Let me put this on YouTube here. Get it a little bit bigger.
Boom. We've got a composition.
Okay, so he's making a composition.
What I'm using. Drop a photo in there. Doesn't matter the photo as long as there's variation in color and brightness. You'll get something interesting. I'm using the keyboard shortcut Command Option Y on the Mac to create an adjustment layer. I'm going to name it Mirror.
Adjustment layer. Okay, I have to make an adjustment layer. Control Y? No? What was it? What do you say?
You'll get something interesting. I'm using the keyboard shortcut Command Option Y on the Mac.
Command Option Y. So I think I have to do Control Alt Y. I mean, I'm also on a Mac, but I don't have a Mac keyboard, which is incredibly confusing. Control Alt Y. No. Control Windows Y? Oh, there we go. Adjustment layer. I had to use the Windows key instead of the Alt key.
Adjustment layer. I'm going to name it Mirror.
Name it Mirror.
Just like that. And I selected the Mirror Effect.
Mirror Effect.
The
Mirror Effect. You have to plop the mirror effect onto the mirror layer. Of course. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Can I just rename this, please? Okay. Mirror. What if I don't render it? What if I don't do any of this? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Where's the mirror effect? View. Window. Effects. In here, where's mirror? Distort? Mirror. Mirror. Plop that onto there. That doesn't do anything yet.
Mirror creates a reflection across the reflection center.
Do I have that window appearing? I do. Okay.
And by default, that is placed over here on the right edge of the comp. Don't ask me why. That's just the default. But you can either click here to plop that wherever you want, here for example, and then click and drag, or you can be more precise and place it where you want. And I want it specifically in the center. I want to create radial reflections.
Okay, I want mine in the center as well. Hello, Steve. You did what on YouTube? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, good sir? But welcome in. How are you doing? Creates it on the right, so it's like 2160. I want this to be in the middle. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I did anything on YouTube. I'm currently streaming on YouTube. I guess I'm watching this video on
This
YouTube.
isn't really how an actual kaleidoscope works. That's more complicated. I'll leave that for another video. But it's pretty easy to pull off. That's why I'm using it here. And I want to create segments of reflection that will fit nicely into 360 degrees. So I've chosen to break it down into 15-degree segments. So my first reflection is 15 degrees.
Oh my gosh. Well, Steve, you're talking to my mother. So careful.
You can see the line starting up here. That's our first reflection. Duplicate the effect.
Noah, welcome in. Yes, streaming on YouTube while watching YouTube. Yes, it is. It is
a reflection
very much a trippy stream.
Line, right and you'll notice that we get this fold.
Yeah, Mom, don't go back on YouTube. Don't go back and look at what Steve is saying.
So we'll move on to the next.
Stay on Twitch.
60, and these numbers are not set in stone. This is just my particular preferred method, I suppose. You can smaller or larger increments. Experiment. Have fun. And after 60, the next one that I...
Okay, I don't really know what's going on right now, but it looks like we're like creating duplicates of this. Let me go back a little bit, because I definitely was very distracted by Steve's shenanigans over there.
See the line starting up here. That's our first reflection. Duplicate the effect. 15 plus 15 is 30.
That is hilarious, though. Okay, so like we're adding angles to this. I see. So we're making this first one have like a 30-degree angle. Whoa. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. How does this look if I play it right now? It looks like the same. It's just being cut off. I think the being cut off part gets addressed later, though. And then how do I duplicate this? Duplicate, and then we're gonna go to 60. Whoa. Whoa. How do I get this out of there? Okay, yeah. That is like literally not doing anything, and it's just a giant white square. Okay. All right, so we got 30. We're just going to keep duplicating that.
Across the 30-degree line, which is right here. And you'll notice that we get this fold or reflection for free because it's a reflection of a reflection. So we don't need to bother creating a reflection at 45. We already got that. So we'll move on to the next 15-degree mark, which is 60. And these numbers are not set in stone. This is just my particular preferred.
We did 15, 30, and then 60. Why is he going up? Why is he doubling it?
Larger increments. Experiment. Have fun. And after 60, the next one that I need is 90. And the final...
Now he's not doubling it.
...will be 180.
Now he is. How strange.
Everything over here will be reflected there, even though this actually looks pretty cool with the baseball field. I like that. Okay, hit enter. Boom, I've got a circular radial reflection kaleidoscope effect.
How strange.
And that's basically it. After that point, it's just a matter of you animating the media that is underneath the mirror. And so I'll just click and drag that. and you see interesting patterns already starting to emerge. So you can go crazy.
All right. Let's try that out. A kaleidoscope of kaleidoscopes. So he made this one. Made the first one 15. I'll just try doing what he did to start off. And then can I do like Control D? Yes, I can. Then he made this one 60, and then this one 90, which makes no sense. And then this one 180, which I think finishes the circle. And then you can like move this. Apparently, can I like transform it? How do I transform? Selection? Oh, I can just do that. Oh yeah, crazy. Creating a kaleidoscope of kaleidoscopes. Okay, so if I play it and then like, oh, super cool, dude. Why did it restart? Don't restart. Why is it restarting? Don't do that. Okay, it's restarting as soon as I try to edit the image. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man, I could like start it off by like just like slightly bringing in the image there. Oh. All like this is all going to be happening like while it's animating, which is going to be like super super cool. Oh, and then I can like grow it. Oh. Oh yes. I can like grow it from the inside out. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I'm very excited. This is pretty dang cool. Okay. So, I need to keyframe this. I don't remember how to do that. Keyframe? Keyframe? Keyframe assistant. Everything's grayed out. Transform? No. What do I do? Transform? Fit to comp. How do I make a keyframe? I think it was something in here. What is this? Effect. Frame blending. Motion blur. Is it this? No. Maybe if I... Oh. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. So, add keyframe. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And then if I zoom way out here, and then I go to the end, probably like 5 minutes. The song itself is like 5 minutes long. And then I move this up and change this to like 0, like that. Does that change over time? It does. It does indeed. But I need it to like go up sooner. I don't want this to just be appearing like a minute 30 in. So how can I blend these two keyframes? Keyframe interpolation. Bezier? Spatial interpolation. What the heck? Affects how a property changes over time. Yeah, that's what I want. Affects the shape of the path and the composition or layer panel. Interesting. Okay, Bezier. Okay. Now how do I affect the curve of that Bezier? What is this? Graph editor. Where's the graph editor? Graph editor. I think this is like subconsciously in my mind. uh, let's see. Let me like make this bigger. Fit? Ooh. Um. Okay. How do I? Oh wait a second. Wait. How do I? Ooh, an auto Bezier. That's kind of what I just tried. That doesn't seem to be working. I would like to select those. How do I change the curve between this? I literally have it right here. Can I like, maybe if I just select one of them? Oh, is that what this is doing? Oh. Oh. What the heck? How the heck does this work, dude? Do I need like another keyframe? Do I need another keyframe right here? Add keyframe. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is what we want. I don't know why this curve is being weird though. Like how do I change this curve to not be like this? I don't know. I don't know. But now we're getting to the full size at about like there, and I definitely want that to happen sooner. Yeah, like right around there. But now the curve is not smooth at all. This is pretty crazy. I don't want this curve, like right here. I want it to like continue down. It's like doing a Bezier in between these points and these points, and I don't really want that. I kind of just want it to do the one, but I don't see a good way to do that. No, I don't want that. Interesting. Well, what I had before was like pretty close. I might just go back to that. Position. That's just like changing the entire thing. What does that do? It doesn't do anything. uh. Hmm. Okay, that's how you can go to keyframes. Interesting. Okay, let me just try putting another keyframe in the center again. And I mean, that does that. Which is very, very close to what I want, but is not what I want. Exactly. But let's see how this looks. I think it needs to be even like sooner. We're playing very slowly. It's rendering everything. But it's very cool. It also feels very, very fast. Because this is moving too fast. Ooh, that's pretty crazy though. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's like a nice speed. Like when we get down to here, that's like a nice speed. It's still going pretty slow though. Alright, now that that's rendered, let's play it. Is it going into normal speed now? Not really. I would like to like make I would like to make this whole thing like a little bit bigger. Can I do that with the mirror too? Like if I scale everything up. Oh, it's like that. Which is interesting. I want to like take the mirror and scale this up. But I don't think it works like that. I want these like black bars to not be there, and I just want it to reflect. That's pretty crazy. Whoa. I mean, I can take like, oh. So if I take this one, I see. Can I add like another one at 0? Essentially? Is that what's going on here? Add another one at 0 and it like everything's fine and dandy? No? No, definitely not. Okay, so the order here does matter, which is very interesting. Like, okay. Like, I like the circle, but I want it to be smoother. Like, you can see there's these, like, hard edges. Like, it's more like a polygon than a circle. Yeah, like right here, you can see that angle. So this one's in the front. I think I see. It's like mirroring everything. It's like mirroring everything. So if I delete this and delete this, let's bring this down and bring this a little bit closer. Delete this, delete this, delete this, and then move. there, I think, is when it's actually at the correct position almost. Yeah, like 1080. Yeah, that should honestly probably be where this ending keyframe is at 1080. It's just like moving towards the center. Wait. Y here needs to be 1080. There we go. And then you can go away and you can go up here and do like that. Keyframe assistant. Oh, I can do like easing. Can I do nicer easing with that assistant? Oh, let me bring this up again. I'm getting distracted, but that's fine. We are here to experiment. Ease in. Oh, that might be helping. That might be helping a ton, actually. We don't want ease out, we want ease in. And then I think this one we want ease in. Yeah. And this one we want ease out. Maybe. Easy ease in. No. Kind of don't want that, actually. How do I redo? There we go. Okay. Okay, now it'll like move up to the center slowly. And then at this point is when we're at 1080. Okay, cool. So let's move that back down. That somewhat solves the keyframing issue. Okay, so we've got a mirror at 15. What happens if we mirror just directly at 180 right now? So this creates like a half split thing. And slowly moves up till we're at 1080 there. Okie doke. Okay, I think I see what he was doing now. So now if I do this, and this is at like 360, or 0, okay. What if this is at 90? Ooh. Okay, this might be more what I want. What happens if I just keep splitting it now? Make one at 45. Make one at, Wait, what's in between 90 and 180? Is it 120? No. That's not right. It's like 135 or something. Yeah, there we go. Now it's like a square, which is cool. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Ooh. Cool. Very cool, very cool. What happens when it does its little loop? That's like right there. Oh. The biggest thing I liked with the other one, yeah, it is, it's nice, right? The biggest thing I liked with the other one, though, is like it was creating a kaleidoscope from a kaleidoscope, and I don't think this is really doing that. So, okay, let's make this one at 15 again and like recreate kind of what was going on before. 30, 60, 90. I mean, I could just make more slices of this. I could also like cut off the circle. That might actually be the way to go. Like apply the same keyframes. And then this is 180. Okay, so I think I do actually want this point to be like double 1080. So 2160 or whatever that is. Right? That's right. I think 2160 is like the 4K. Yeah, 2160. So if I make this 2160, oh, whoops, actually 0. Actually a 0. And then this down here, this one can be 2160, I think. No. I mean 1080. I mean 1080. That's weird. So at about 30 seconds is when that would go to there. So I want to move that to be here. And then it starts to slow down. Now what happens when it loops? Does it look a little bit better since it's like constantly moving? No, it looks fine. Yeah, and it does change over time very slightly, which is nice. I do kind of want to mess with different starting positions though, because I don't want it to move so much, because like the amount of movement at the beginning here is just, there's just so much. It's very, very fast. Hmm. Okay, well, let's create like this mask, like this circle mask that follows along, or maybe I should like get the keyframes right first. It's very cool though. I'm very excited. And the fact that it's like a kaleidoscope of a kaleidoscope means that the fact that the original kaleidoscope is looping like doesn't really matter. Um because it's the overarching kaleidoscope's going to be changing over time. And then does it like it gets like more intense over time kind of? That might actually be what I want it to do. I might actually want to change the easing of this. Maybe of this one here. This one. Nope. I don't really know what that's doing. Okay, now it feels like it's going slower. I want this to be pretty dang quick. Oh, I have like everything selected. Make the graph bigger. Yes, like that. And then like I kind of want to like inverse this. Can I zoom in? Yes. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that just did it. Yes. And then this. Ooh, there we go. There we go. So it'll be like really slow right here. But then like can I can I add oh there is like an ease being applied. Okay, that's nice. How does that start off as nothing? Yeah, okay. I like want it to fully start off as nothing though. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now it slows way down. And it'll get a little bit faster over time, starting from this point. Which I think that's good. I think that is good. Okay, now the thing is this like polygonal edge. That is the next thing I want to address. Okay, this is good though. This is good so far. How can I address this? I need to like create a shape. Can I create like a new layer? A new shape layer. And then can I like draw a shape? There's a rectangle. I would like an ellipse. And I would like it to be like that. I would like it to be a perfect circle. now can I transform it? Yes. Oh, what the heck? That's like modifying this. I don't like that. Oh, because I have the position of this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Can I like hide what I'm doing here? I like don't want to show the keyframes for the other thing. I guess I will want to though. I definitely will want to. So I can just leave them there for now. And it can just kind of like sit inside. I just want it to be like perfectly centered. So that would mean making this 1080 and this 1080, I think. No? No? Is that not right? Huh? Huh? Feels like it should be over. But that doesn't look right. The anchor is at 0, 0. Should it be at 0, 0? What if I like move the anchor to 1080? 1080. And then now strange. Wait. Oh, it's because it's scale? What if I make that 100? No, that should be fine. And then if I make this 0, 0? Okay. Now what if I make its anchor point 0, 0 again? Now it's centered. Okay. So now I think I just didn't scale it fully symmetrically. Okay. That looks good. I'm like scratching my eye and like bumping my mic. Okay. So this, now what I want to do is create like a big square, I think. Can I create another shape in here? And I quite literally want this to be 2160 by 2160. And anchor 0, 0. Position is 1080 by 1080 in the center. Okay. Now like now I need to like blend the two. I want like basically I want the circle to like cut out the square. That is what I want. I can like group the shapes together. I can align them here. There's probably a way to do this. What is that called in Illustrator? Like a... I mean, it's like a mask. Yeah, how do I... there's like another thing that you can do in Illustrator, though, where it's not called a mask, but it's doing the same thing. What is that? I wonder if Steve knows. I wonder if Steve's still here. Steve, are you there? You know what I'm talking about? Mask and shape mask. Mask shape. Mask shape? Mask? I can like group the shapes and like see if that does anything. Group. I might be able to apply like a blend mode difference. Oh. Wait. Wait. That's like very close to what I want. Exclusion? Okay, wait. I want the circle to cut out the rectangle. Difference? Normal? What if I move the circle in front of the rectangle and then do that? Oh, it's close. That doesn't do it. Overlay? No. Difference would have been my best guess. Get out of that. It's very, very close to doing what I want it to do. Also, why is it not going all the way to the edge? What is happening to my rectangle? Transform. Why is it positioned there? Don't be positioned there. Be positioned there. What about my circle? What is your position at? You are good. Okay. So now if I do difference, okay. Can't see it. Screen? No. Lighten? No. I'll just keep drawing these, I mean, why not? I think there's a way to, like, cut out the shape. I could probably just look it up. Difference is so close. Okay, how to cut out a shape with another shape? I know you can do it in Illustrator. It's really easy to do in Illustrator. After Effects, though. How to cut out shape. This video is like a minute long.
Build a website you love.
Well, don't look at the ad, everyone. Don't look at it.
For your words.
Don't look at it. Okay,
If you
we're
want
good.
to cut out
You can look now.
something from a shape inside Adobe After Effects using another shape, there is a quick and easy
Let's open this in here.
way to do this,
What
which
the heck?
I will show you in this tutorial. First, you want to create two shapes inside the same shape layer. You do that by selecting
I did
the
that.
first shape or the layer with the shape inside, and then creating a new shape with the shape tool. This will automatically place your new shape inside the same shape layer.
Okay.
Now click Contents inside your shape layer and then click Add right next to it. Here you
Add.
want to select Merge Paths.
Merge
This
paths.
will create 3 new layers under your shapes. Open the first one and change Mode to Subtract any shape from the shape at the top in that layer. And
Oh.
the settings under the layers Stroke and Fill.
Okay, wait. I didn't fully follow that, but I'm gonna try some things. Okay, so there's no subtract here, right? No, okay. So let's just make these normal again. And then add merge paths. Mode subtract. No. No. Wait. If I have them both selected, then I do this. Maybe. Merge paths. Oh, that was the wrong thing. That was indeed the wrong thing. Merge paths. Intersect? Exclude intersections? Merge? No. No, okay. Let's get out of this. Transform group 1. Oh, you know what? I might... Oh. Why is it making it like a child of that? I don't think I want that. What happens if I go like way back here and like not group them together? I don't think I'm supposed to group them together. I do want to change that positioning though. Okay, they're not grouped together anymore. So let me fix the positioning here again. Make this 0, 0. Okay. So they're not grouped together. So they're just under the same shape layer, which is good. Okay. So merge paths. And then subtract. Oh, yes. There we go. That is what I wanted. Now we're going to make the scaling of this thing follow the scaling, or follow the positioning, actually, of our other thing, our PNG sequence and mirror. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Yeah, hopefully that'll work. I mean, already it's looking better because you can't tell that there's like hard edges, hard angles. Okay. So how are we gonna do this? We have a transform. That just has, oh, there we go. That has a scale. So if we change this to like 50, it's down there. Oh. Oh, I wonder if I can change the size of the circle, like just inside of the contents, and if that would do it. Transform. What if I make this 50? Oh, that does do it. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, sweet. So we can make this like 0 to start off with. I'm also going to want to definitely change the color of this rectangle. Let's make it like red for now, just so it's easy to see, and we're not confusing it with like the black background. Let's see, how do I change the color of this? Fill color, red. That did not do it. How can I change the color? I can change the stroke. Oh, fill. Aha. Wait. That didn't do it though. What if I change the stroke? No. Okay, that's weird. Is it because the circle is? What if we change this fill? Aha. There we go. Okay, now I change the circle. Change that scale to like 50 again, and yeah, we're there. Okay, sweet. That is good. So we want to start off at 0. And right around here, we want to add a keyframe. Add keyframe. And then right around here, we want it to be at 100%. Add keyframe. Add keyframe. And then change that. Edit value. Oh, okay, that's fine. I guess 100. 100%, yes, that is what I want. But then I need to make it, like, follow the... I guess I don't need to make it follow the circle, like... It would just be kind of nice if it did. Or to follow the other shape. So yeah, let's, like, convert this to a... How do we convert this to a Bezier? Bezier? Can I, like, zoom in here? Ah. See, this is what I was trying to do with the other thing. I would like it to have, like, a nice blend. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that does not line up, though. That definitely does not line up. You, like, see the black for a little while. Is that at 100%? That is. So I actually want this to be at, like, 105. Or maybe even more, like, slightly more. But let's try 105 first. That might be fine. Let's try, like, 107. That's probably perfect. But now I feel like you can see those corners. Can you? Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Okay, let's fix this beginning part though, because there's, like, definitely a part, like, right here where you can see you can see the black outline there. Also, the positioning's, like, a little bit off, which is weird. Like, that shouldn't be happening. And then right there, it like, matches up, and it's fine. But yeah, like, right here, it's totally off. Where's our scale? Hello? Go back. Where'd that scale go? There it is. So maybe if I make that like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Does that fully cover it? Not fully at first. It's weird how it looks so off-center at first. But I think it needs to be a little bit longer down there. Oh, that did not help. Okay, that is 0, 0. Okay, that's moving up too fast now because it's going, like, negative scale, which is also scaling it up, which is hilarious. Okay, let's try that. And maybe just like delay it a little bit. Like, maybe move this over to the right. That would probably help. Okay, but maybe not quite so much. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now if I make this thing black, it'll be like it's not even there. And that's what I was aiming for this whole time. There we go, perfect. And now the edges are nice and smooth. Cool. Very, very cool. Okay. This is changing the positioning of the Kaleidoscope shader. And that's quite nice. I do kind of wish it was like a little bit faster at first. How do I zoom out? Okay, there. I don't want that. Like, I wish this moved a little bit. Just a little bit. It wasn't like perfectly synced up with the edge, but I think that's just kind of how Bezier works too. Easy ease out. No, that doesn't. That does not do anything. Yeah, right here. I want this to like still be going down a little bit. Oh no, that's not what I want right there. That's also not what I want. And that is also not what I want. Keyframe velocity. Like, I guess it's moving a little bit, so it's probably fine. It's just you can kind of like see the looping that occurs. Like right there. Oh, there I can choose which properties are shown. That's nice. Okay. Um, hmm. What I could do is also change the scaling of the mirror. Or of the sprite sequence as well, actually. Yeah, maybe I do that. Let's show this transform. Yeah, maybe like right around there when it starts to slow down, I also just like very, very slowly change the scale of it. And maybe it's like zoomed in a little bit at first and it like slowly scales out. So like 75. Okay, actually more like 125. And then like set a keyframe here. And then set a keyframe at the very end. and change the value of that to be 100. So it just slowly goes down. And then this way we might not see that looping quite as clearly. There it was a little bit. And there it was a little bit, but I think that's kind of fine. Yeah, I think that's just going to be a part of it. Yeah, I just don't like that you can like see it loop. But I'm being very picky. Could also rotate it, which would be very interesting as well. Could like rotate it just the entire time and have it go from 0 literally to 360 over here, which might add a little bit to it. Let's see how that looks. That might mess things up, but let's see. Ooh. Okay, that might be the way to go. Now it looks like very, very different at different points. It still does like the same patterns of things, but it's like really hard to tell that it's doing the same thing. It's really hard to tell now. That's pretty cool. I like the rotating. Oh, it restarted me. Don't restart. Yeah, I like the rotating. That's nice. There's quite a few different patterns forming now. Ooh, nice. And it'll speed up as the position changes over here. That's going to be pretty sick. Okay, I think we export this now, which will probably take a while. Hopefully not too long if I just export 5 minutes, but let's see. Okay, yeah. Because then I want to import this into like... Well, I guess I could just do it all in here. I might just try doing it all in here. And I really want to make it match. Let me open up my YouTube channel here. And I really want to make it match. Where's my Starlit Eyes video? Starlit Eyes. Yeah, what I did here which I even had like a little outline, which is pretty crazy. So maybe, oh yeah, maybe that rectangle shouldn't go to the full scale, actually. Okay. Where's that rectangle scale? Should I change just the rectangle scale? I think I should. Let's try like 95 and see what that does. I don't think that's what I want at all. Oops. No, that does not appear to be what I want. Does that get like, does that rotate more or something? No. That's so weird. Okay. Okay, so not that. What happens if it's like 50%? What happens there? Oh, then you just see. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what it's doing. Okay. How do I get that effect on the outside? Maybe like mirroring all of it or something, and then like growing it. Do 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 do. The shape layer itself maybe doesn't need to go to the whole scale. And I could potentially have like a duplicate of the PNG sequence that's just like behind everything, like creating like a slightly different effect, but that's kind of weird too. Or maybe the scale of the PNG sequence can be just larger. Okay. I could try that. Alright, so first of all, the shape layer I think needs to go down scale. It's already fairly low. Oh, that's for the ellipse though. What about for the whole thing? This scale, what if this is at? Okay, then you can see that, which I think that's fine. And then this just needs to come up. I don't think we want to keyframe this anymore, actually. Where is this? Is this the scale? Where's the scale? The scale keyframes. Where are you? Oh, no, this is... Yeah, this is what's... Okay, this is what's keyframed. What is this? Constrained proportions? Okay, I think it's this. Yeah, it goes down to 100. Or maybe the mirror gets scaled. What happens if I scale that? Nothing? Nothing that I can see. Okay, let's delete these keyframes. Okay, scale is no longer keyframed. So what happens if I make this larger? That doesn't seem to do anything. Except make it larger. Wait, why? What happens if I hide everything? Oh! There's without the mirror. What does this look like? I mean, that's pretty cool, but it's not what I want. Not exactly. It's close, though. It is pretty close. If I just scale this up more, it's not going to help. Yeah, no. Alright, let's, like, hide these. Yeah, the mirror is stopping this. Oh, what happens if I scale it all the way up there and then scale this up? No? No. Yeah, it's definitely with this mirror. I want to, like, basically, like, copy this. Alright, let me try just duplicating this and seeing what this does. Can I duplicate you? Is that possible? Composition. Layer? I think this is a layer, right? So I would like to duplicate my layer. How do you do that? How do you duplicate a layer? Can I just do Control D? Oh, I can't. Cool. Now for this doesn't have a mirror, right? This is only being affected by the other one, right? Right? So if I scale this up, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. hope the mirror isn't affecting this too. I do not want it to do that. This one, we can eliminate the keyframes and just go to 0 rotation. Oh, actually, I want to keep the position keyframes though. Still, I can't see it behind. Oh, it's. It needs to be in front of it, huh? Yeah. Well, that's awkward. Oh, but wait. What if I scale down the mirror now? Wait, that's exactly what I want. Okay, wait. So this shape layer is at 95%. I think I can show that now. And I think just make the mirror also 95. Make it the same. Okay, let's see. This might look cool. I actually don't want the position keyframe 2. I can just make this make it 1080? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try this out. And that's pretty cool. It's not the exact same thing that's happening inside the box, but that might be fine. That might be kind of fine. It's like mostly the same. It's like pretty trippy how it's not exactly the same. I do kind of like that. I could also like lower the opacity of it. So it's like just like a little bit more subtle. Right? Is that doing anything? That like isn't really doing a whole lot. Also, you can totally still see that part. Oh yeah, there's like a seam there. Which is crazy. It's probably fine though. What happens if I just make this 50? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I do want to mess with the size of this though. So this is 100%. Oh wait, I want to make this 100%. Crazy. Okay. Let's make it a little bit bigger than 95, I think. Maybe like 97. Maybe like 98. And then maybe make the circle inside like just a little bit. Give it like a little bit more thickness on the stroke. Which is the ellipse, I think. And this one's keyframed. Right, yeah, it's keyframed, so I want to edit this to be like 105 again. Maybe like 103. Maybe even lower, like 100. That might be too low. 101? Let's try that. Okay, I think that's still too low. 102. How does Starlit Eyes look? Oh, it's pretty close to the edge. Let's actually do that. I guess. So more close to 105. Yeah, that's probably good. Oops. Oh, that is nice. Okay, so if I hide this, you can still see like things peeking out. Yeah, you totally can. It actually looks pretty good just like that. So it does change with the rotation? I'm very confused. Because that looks good all of a sudden. Oh, you can like see it moving up, which is not cool. That is indeed not cool. And you'll see it rotate. Yeah, okay. I see. So this is going to be like a mask for that. Yeah, you like won't see. This seems like moving up. It's crazy. And it's just like masking it. Okay, I see, I see. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I might be able to like gray it out once I export this or something. Yeah, I might have to do something like that. What did I do in here? That's all I really did. Then I just have the words there the entire time. Okay, so I'll do the same for this. So I probably can make a new layer that's just text. Layer, new text. Empty text layer. Let's rename it. Back to me demo title. And then hopefully I have my font on here. I should. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Brooklyn. Do I have Brooklyn on here? I think I added it on here like a long time ago. Maybe I don't. Oh, there it is. The Brooklyn. Sweet. And then I need to actually add the text now. Where is the text? There's a text animator. Where the heck is it? Just the text. Oh, I guess do I do that? Oh, there we go. No, that did not do it. That just created a new layer. How do I edit the text? That's the font. Where the heck is it? It's so funny. Why is the text the most hard thing to edit in a text object? Uh, what? Where are you? That just creates a new one. I will look this up. I will do it. It's hilarious that it's not just super easy to edit the text. Probably is. I'm probably just missing something. Give it a stroke. Add animation. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. That's hilarious. After Effects, how to edit text of text object. Oh, text layer, I suppose I should say. Select the text layer on the timeline, either double click it or press Control T. Double click. There we go. There it is. Okay. So I want to center align this and make it a much larger font size. There we go. Back. Wait. There we go. Back to me. And then what did I have here? I want to make it match Starlit Eyes as much as possible. It's just all black. Okay. Could probably do like a stroke thing. That's too big. That might be okay. Let's make it bigger, like even bigger. Whoa. Does the stroke like scale up with the size of it or something? That's crazy. It's like not nice. Fill overstroke. That's better. Okay, I don't hate that. I need to like do something a little bit different here though. I can change the spacing of the letters, which is nice. I can do something with this. I don't know what this is doing. What about this? What's this doing? Oh, changing the curvature of the stroke, which is pretty cool. Can like move it up and down. What else can I do here? All fills over all strokes. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, definitely don't like that. So fill over stroke, right? Yeah. Fill over stroke. And then what else can I do here? I can add an animation to the text, which would be interesting. I don't think I want that though. Like, does this look good? I don't really know if it does. Why are we going slow-mo here? What's going on? I don't want that. I want to like zoom out a bunch. Why are we so zoomed in? What is happening? Okay, there we go. I wish I could do like a glow. That's what I want to do with this, is like give it a glow. Can you give text a glow in After Effects? After Effects, how to give text a glow. There's probably some effect that like you can apply to like any object. Create a glowing text animation. Oh yeah, you totally can. You can give it like a fucking neon glow. Easy neon glow tutorial.
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a soft glow effect in
That is
After Effects.
nice.
Then
That is very
text,
nice.
shapes, logos, stuff like that. And in all caps, the concept here is very simple. We're going to add a drop shadow to the layer, then we're going to duplicate it multiple times and increase the softness on every subsequent
Ooh.
drop shadow. And that is very great, but when we want to change the color, we need to go through every drop shadow and change the color that way. So let's be a bit smart about it. And first, we go to Effects and Presets and search for Color Control. Then drag and drop it onto the layer, and then search for drop shadow and add it to the layer. So first let's link the color of the drop shadow to the color control. So for that we're going to hold the Alt key on the keyboard and left click on the stopwatch for the shadow color. And then down here we are
Interesting.
able to add an expression, but the only thing we need is this pick whip. So click and drag it, place it on top of the color for the color control and let go. That'll automatically fill up the code, so now just click
What
away.
the fuck?
So with this way we've successfully linked the color of the drop shadow to this color control. So the way we change the color of the drop shadow is via the color control now. So if we open this and select something like purple.
Why do we need to do that though? Why can't we just give it a drop shadow? I'm just gonna try to give it a drop shadow. Okay, let me try that. It was in effects and presets. All right, let's try drop shadow. Stacked drop shadows, is that right? Perspective drop shadow. What kind of drop shadow was it? Go back.
In all caps, then click full time, be a bit shadow, and add it to
It is
layer.
perspective drop shadow, okay. Perspective drop shadow, add to this. Okay, I think I need to give it more distance. Oh yes, there we go. And then what he's probably gonna do is like, Oh, that's probably why we want the color control. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna follow what he's doing. I think we need that color control to probably edit multiple drop shadows at once, is my guess. I'll bring you back there. Color? What was it?
So first, and search for color control.
Color
Drag and drop
control.
it.
Okay. Drop it onto there. Okay. And then drop
onto
shadow.
the layer, and then search for drop shadow, and add it to the layer. So
Okay. It's also almost time for me to end, but I'm gonna keep going until I get this. Drop shadow. Add it to that. Okay.
So first, let's link the color of the drop shadow to the color control. So for that, we're going to hold the Alt key on the keyboard and left click on the stopwatch for the shadow color. And then down here, we are able to add an expression, but the only thing we need is this pick whip. So click and drag it, place it on top of the color for the color control, and let go. That'll automatically.
That's crazy. Okay. So we alt click on the shadow color. I think I need to do Windows click. Right? Is that right? Did I do that right?
And add it to the layer. So first, let's link the color of the drop shadow to the color control. So for that, we're going to hold the Alt key on the keyboard and left click on the stopwatch for the shadow color. And then down here, we are able to add an expression.
It added an expression, but I don't think it did that for me. I mean, it brought me down here. Did I click on the wrong thing? Add an expression. Okay. I don't think it did, but maybe just keep going.
We need is this pick whip. So click and drag it. Place it on top of the
Pick whip. Pick whip. Is this a pick whip? Yes. On top of color. Okay, now they're the same. Now they're connected. I don't know why it doesn't show the expression here, but that's fine. Maybe.
color for the color control and let go. That'll automatically fill up the code, so now just click away. So with this way, we've successfully linked the color of the drop shadow to this color control. So the way we change the color of the drop shadow is via the color control now. So if we open this and select something like purple, click OK.
And then it'll automatically update. Okay. I'm guessing he's going to duplicate that drop shadow a bunch of times.
I'm going to set the opacity to 100%, distance to 0, and softness to 10. Then I'm going to select the drop shadow and press Ctrl D to duplicate it.
Yeah.
Now for the second drop shadow, I'll set softness to 50. Then duplicate it again, Ctrl D, set this one to 100.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. So if I change the color of this, it'll change the color of that. I can make it like a cyan or something. Nice. And then he did 100% opacity. Distance, I guess we can keep at 0. And softness, what did he have? Like 10? 10, I think. Okay, nice. Oh, the more you increase that, what does it do? Okay, like, just expands out. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's try that again. And then let's just duplicate this a bunch. Okay. Cool. It's going really slow again. Probably just needs to render everything again. Yeah, that's probably why. wonder if I change the color of that to like black. It's not bad. What if I change it to white? It's not great. What if I get rid of some of these drop shadows? I don't think I need all of them. At least now it's like visible. At least now it's like visible. I think maybe I stop here. Maybe I stop here and think about what exactly I want this to look like, because I don't think the starlit eyes. I think it's just too contrasting of it. Like this is like a nice kind of like simpler shader going on behind the starlit eyes video. So just the all black works. I don't think that's gonna work here, unless I kind of like blur things, which could actually look kind of cool. But like there's too many details. It's too crazy. I kind of like the white glow though. The black was your favorite? Let me go back to the black. It's kind of like a darker song. So the black would definitely make sense. Maybe the black. Yeah. It was, but you want me to show the white again? Here's the white. The white kind of contrasts more, but it's not quite as edgy. You like the white more or the black? Like, I don't know if I actually need all these different drop shadows, is the thing. Like, I think I can just, like, increase the softness of this. And that would be nice. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Black? Let's try it with that. Now it's a little shadowy. That looks pretty cool. Maybe I lower the softness of this and duplicate it, kind of like how he did it. Maybe make this like 25 and then duplicate. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Maybe not quite as many. Maybe like that. Or that. I mean, that's pretty nice. It looks better against that black background too. Oh, why is it like restarting every 5 seconds? Just play all the way through. There you go. It has to render. Has to render all this stuff out. Maybe one more of these. Yeah, I think I like the 2 of them. Yeah. Okay. And then I basically need to like duplicate this for a subtitle. Let's rename this. Demo subtitle. stop playing. Let's change this to be demo. And then move it down. And then change the font size to like 200 or something. Change the spacing, I think, a little bit, like that. Basically just make it match that a little bit more. I think the spacing of the title itself could also increase just a little bit. Maybe not quite that much. I wish I could just change the... Oh, wait. There we go. Spacing between letters. Hello? No, that's like how compact it is. Okay, I want it to definitely be like as far out as possible. And same with this. Okay, that's all fine. Maybe like 105 there, and then 105 there? I feel like that's stretched now. Maybe like 102. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Yeah, I'm just about done here. I think this is about good to go. Let's play this and see what it looks like with everything coming in. Yeah, it's nice that it's all centered now, too. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. Very cool. Perfection. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Then I will end the stream here, and I will go ahead and export this. And I think we've got our video pretty much. Probably just put it into Premiere or something and add the music and export it from there for the actual YouTube video. We might be able to have music in After Effects too. I might try that, but yeah, I'm going to call it for the night tonight. Thank you so much for joining, and even if you didn't join, thank you for existing. Your existence is very much appreciated, no matter what. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one, and I will be streaming again on Saturday for more Talos Principle, and I'll be back next week for more music-related streams as well. Probably going to be it for the shader streams, probably it for the visuals. We'll probably be back in full swing with more music next week. I don't know exactly what we'll be working on, but could be something for the next album, could be something else. We did just discover last week some very cool ways of creating custom frequencies with synthesizers, so might do something with that, but we will see. All right, have a good one, everyone. Goodbye.